Andy from Two Dudes Reviews, and today it's brew day. As you can see, our brew stuff is behind us. Right now, we're letting our grains sparge.
No, mash.
Mash.
We're in the mash.
We're mashing right now.
We're mashing right now.
Andy, I'm a huge fan of the Belicoso, or to not sound so highfalutin, the torpedo style cigar. And when it comes from Cuba, the go-to and the most probably well-known is the H. Upmann or the Montecristo #2,
Right.
which we both had. And a buddy of mine turned me on to these. This is the Sancho Panza from Cuba. Most recent rating on Cigar Aficionado back February the 1st of 2017. So pretty recent rating.
Oh, recent, yeah.
Yeah, gave it an 88-point review. So some of the notes that I've seen everywhere include salty, leathery, spicy. Some people are saying it's a mild to medium-bodied. Other people saying it's a medium to full-bodied cigar. We're here to tell you the straight dope.
The straight dope.
The straight dope.
From Two Dudes.
Because we're Two Dudes Reviews.
Straight dope from Two Dudes.
What are you getting on?
Well, I'm looking. I'm just looking at the wrapper because you taught me to do that, right? So I'm looking at it, and I mean, visible seams, but not, not overtly. I mean, I can see that wrap.
You can see that
I can see that one wrap on the outside there. Obviously, the veins in the leaves, fairly pronounced here.
And if you look at mine, I can't see that overlap that's much more pronounced on that.
Right there.
Yeah, you can see it slightly, but yours has definitely got much.
Yours was rolled the other way, though. Mine was rolled. So yours was rolled by a left-handed person, and mine was rolled by a right-handed person.
It'll be interesting.
So, well, it's kind of like left Twix and right Twix. So I don't know. Let's stoke these sons of guns and see how they go.
Go for it. I just real quick, I was doing a cold draw or dry draw, and I am getting a bit of that saltiness with almost a citrusy flavor on the dry, which could be indicative to some of the spiciness that might be found later on in the cigar right now.
Could also be the lemon in that cocktail.
Yeah, that's true too.
Smooth, easy draw.
Yes, I noticed that on the dry draw.
Now, Jay, you recommended a V cut on this. Tell me why.
A couple of different reasons. Of course, there's always personal preference. It looks kind of cool.
Oh,
I think that looks kind of cool.
It's all about look.
It's got an interesting mouthfeel, and if we want to get technical with it, a lot of times the end of the cigar, the tail of the cigar can store some of the oils and some of the tars, the tannins, and can almost leave a little bitterness on the tongue. And when you do a V cut, you're actually increasing the amount of surface area there.
Okay.
And the V cut will trap more of that stuff, so it's not quite as bitter on the tongue.
It's not getting in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like it.
Start off very, very mild, in my opinion. I'm not getting that big palate pow that you might get with some Maduro.
A little bit of a spice note, though. I do kind of get that. It's burning clean, except that little spot there where I didn't get it all the way lit.
Now this is about a 5.5-inch ring gauge and almost a 6.5 in length. A nice size cigar. For me personally, I'm about a 5x50. I like a robusto. That's my go-to gauge. But it certainly mimics that of the #2 across the line. There's a lot of people who do #2s, which usually indicates their torpedo of the line.
Yeah, a little bit of spice right on the tip of the tongue, at the end there, and the draw is not really there.
I'm getting some of that nice, warm, leathery flavor coming out now, and the taste buds starting to perk up. By the way, it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've had a cigar, since the last time we were over here and we had that Gurkha special selection, I believe. So my palate is very fresh right now.
Yeah, nice and smooth, very mellow. I like it a lot. We're doing this today where we're having a little bit of the what I found today at Trader Joe's. It's a Petrus aged pale ale. It's beautiful.
Because
Voter
it is
number
a brew day.
222.
So
It's a brew day. You gotta drink beer when you're brewing.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we chose the aged pale ale specifically for this cigar. It was just I don't know. I had it. Good. And it's a sour. It's a sour beer.
Are you getting any of the saltiness that I've seen on so many people's reviews online? Because I'm not picking up a lot of the saltiness.
Yeah, I don't really taste salt here, but I don't know that I ever taste salt in a cigar. So for me, no. But I like it so far. Smooth, mellow. I'm sure though I can kind of feel that it'll get pretty damn spicy by the third.
Yes.
So let's continue on with this. Let's check our mash behind us here. We're not going to let you watch that. It's secret, top secret brewer stuff. And we'll be back in a second. And we're back.
You love doing that, don't you?
Shit, yeah, I do. You know, because it's like only a second. Actually, no, it's not, because you just saw the intro of all the cool shit that he's going to put on there. It's really badass. So anyway, here we are in the second third. And we were just commenting on the ash. You know, who doesn't like a nice tight white ash?
And look at that. These are left-handed rolled and right-handed
left and rolled, left and right. There you go.
So mine is leaning.
Wait,
to lean.
left, right. I don't know. Anyway.
But look at that ash. It's a beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna do this. It might be out of focus. I might be screwing something up here, but I'm gonna show you the label, and I'm going to show you that ash. Very, very nice. Andy, I have to say,
yeah, but
there's just, people ask all the time, what makes Cuban so special, so spectacular? Well, a lot of things, right? There's the craftsmanship, there's the history, people who have, you know, generations after generations after generations of cigar rollers. The attention to detail, the quality control, by and large, is impeccable in Cuba. But the other thing is just the very unique terror of the island, right?
Right. So it's the perfect climate.
Yeah,
for tobacco.
The climate, and there's a certain minerality that comes into, because of the soil, I would presume, that comes into, boom, there you go, that comes into the tobacco. And with just about every Cuban cigar I've had, I can taste that peculiar, unique minerality in the cigar itself, which I'm picking up right here. And maybe, just maybe, it's being enhanced by the sourness in this sour right here. But I'm definitely getting that minerality and huge leather.
Big leather now.
It just tastes elegant and aged. It's oaky, leathery, minerally,
now,
creamy.
Do they tend to age the tobacco longer in Cuba? Longer, shorter? You know, where were we recently? They were talking about how long they age their tobacco.
I don't believe so.
Is that a good thing? Does that enhance the tobacco? Is it like a wine? And is there an expiration date? I mean, is there a time when you've overaged it?
Yes and yes. You know, the tobacco gets thrown into these massive piles, and they have to continually turn the piles. The center of the pile itself, and I believe it's because of the nicotine and the minerals that are indicative of tobacco, will actually heat up. It'll get up to an internal core heating of 110, 120 degrees. So you have to constantly turn it. And while that tobacco is aging, all the ammonias and the impurities are aging out of the tobacco leaf.
Okay.
If you have a hand-rolled, Cuban seed tobacco cigar at a festival or a store that does hand rolls, more times than not, the tobacco that they're getting, it might be quality. It could definitely be Cuban seed, could be from Nicaragua or the Dominican Republic or wherever. But there's a real good chance that tobacco is not then aged as long as maybe it should, which is going to give you that funky kind of ammonia aftertaste. That taste
aged properly.
Or aged properly, right?
Sure.
You know, that taste that stays with you for weeks after you've had a cigar with you, but several days afterwards. Again, to me, the difference between a premium cigar and a cigar that hasn't been aged well or a less expensive cigar is the fact that with a premium cigar, I don't have, it's not like the cat crapped on my mouth for 2 days days afterwards.
Right.
The next morning, I'm okay.
Right.
There's not that overwhelming, like, "Ugh, I gotta brush my teeth again."
Sure. That there's nothing worse than that. In fact, you smoke a bad cigar and up in your head here somewhere, you're smelling nasty cigar for a day or two. Yeah, I'm with you.
So this second third is developing really, really nicely. I'm excited about where this is going to go.
We talked about smooth and creamy earlier in the break there, and it's I'm a little farther down in this stick than you are in yours, and it's getting hot, it's getting spicy, and that's obviously it happens with every cigar, but this one is getting to that point, but not overly spicy. It's not too much, right?
And I'm getting the retrohale here. Initially, the retrohale was giving me some citrus scent, some citrus overtones, and right now I'm starting to pick up more of that leather and that creaminess.
Yeah. So good overall. I like it. However many you got, leave one with me.
Yeah. I got a ton.
You got a ton. All right.
This was the only two, man. So Sancho Panza will come right back with the other third. So I apologize for the jet engine in the back. I don't know how audible that is, but we're at the point where we're boiling now. We did the spurging.
Sparging.
Sparging.
Spurging is something we probably don't want to do together, you and I.
Splooging. Spelunking. And man, what a nice meeting with the Sancho Panza. I am getting a little bit of flaking here right at the tail end. I don't know about you, Andy, but I'm flaking a little bit there. But much like the band on this cigar, there's not a lot of splash and sizzle here. Just a really nice, leathery, creamy, delicious cigar from Cuba. And I'm taking a look at, it's interesting, sometimes you take a look at these bands and there will be, interesting markings on the inside or whatever else. You're not going to get the fancy embossing with these. This is not a $20, $30 stick. These retail for about $10 or less.
Really?
So not the most expensive Cuban cigar on the planet. But if I'm going to spend $10 on a domestic cigar, or I have an opportunity to buy a couple boxes of these, I'm going with
Cuban?
Sancho Panza.
Without a doubt. Yeah, absolutely. This is it's a really nice stick. It's again, it's really not as hot and spicy as I thought it was going to be. It's remained relatively smooth and creamy throughout, even though there is a little more of that. You call them tannins. I don't know if that's the word that I want to use, but you get that brightness, that little bite in the mouth. And of course, as it gets hotter in this third of the cigar.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, when you have a nice tannic red wine, it dries out the mouth almost instantly, and you get that velvety feel. So I get a little bit of that. It dries out the palate a little bit. Occasionally, you find those cigars that you can smoke all the way down to you almost need a roach clip to hang on the damn thing. This is one of those.
It probably will smoke all the way to the end, just about the same.
Yeah, started on the mild to medium side, hit medium, and just stayed consistent all the way through. So the Sancho Panza Belicoso, aka Torpedo, a dynamite smoke, 88 rating on Cigar Aficionado. I'd give it a 95 if I was writing something down.
I'm not that astute in my cigar smoking, so I'm gonna stick happy with the 88 and the $10 a stick. Until next time, we are Two Dudes Reviews.